Hello, my name is Abdul Basis Usmani, and we are making the game Habib ke Masa-el. So this is our first week video, and for the first week we had divided the task of working on game basics and rendering buttons on screen with text and adding sprites of further obstacles. At this point, we are kind of ahead of our roadmap, as we have already completed the buttons and screen and one of the screen classes as well. Also, we have been working on the player movements and collision detection, and we are pretty much done with that, with the collision detection as well. Other than that, we were working on obstacles, like the obstacles had to pop up on the screen, so to make up the map. So we are done with that too. So I feel like we are kind of very ahead of our roadmap at this point.
For now, we have implemented a book which will the player would have to dodge, and because that's an obstacle, and go to the desired location, to the goal of the player by avoiding. And the walls would be the simple walls which the player cannot go through them. So, so we have made moving obstacle walls. We use the L texture, and then we have implemented the stationary objects. The sprites for these are as such. These will be the book. So you can see for the moving objects, we will implement movement later on. Then this can be the traps. For now, we are using this as a trap, and these are the sprites for the walls, and we'll be implementing walls by rendering many walls together. So we can you can see the inheritance here from the obstacle class. Each obstacle, the moving obstacle, is being inherited from the base class of obstacles. The walls are being inherited from obstacles. And when we run the code, we run the code. We have the rendered images of the moving obstacle, which will be implemented for now. The movement will be implemented later. For now, it's a book. So that will be the moving obstacle. This is the stationary object, which can be traps. We will be rendering the traps in our maps. And these are the walls. So this is one wall, and then we have rendered it thrice, so it has formed a shape of a rectangular wall. So we'll be doing this a lot in our map. So basically, yeah, we have made the classes of obstacles, and now we have rendered them on the screen. And this was it. This was the roadmap for week 1.
Okay, so my name is Abdullah Amir, and I have been given 5 classes to make, and I was waiting for the screen.cpv file to be completed by my project partner, as it is the main class, and my classes which are allotted to me will be inherited from this main class. Okay, so this is the screen.h header file which I made, and now I'm going to show you my header files. This is game win screen, this is quit game screen, this is game over screen, and this is gameplay screen. Apart from this, I had made the sprites, and these were approved by my group lead, and now my group is working on these sprites. That's it.
Assalamualaikum guys, my name is Amar Ahmed, and today I'll be showing you my progress for the first week for our project Habib ke Masai. My main task in this project is to develop player, smooth its movement, move it around the screen, do collision detection with it with the objects on the screen, and generate map, render map, and control the overall workings of the game. So what I have done for the first week is I have made my player class, which has a bunch of functions for movement, for rendering, for assigning sprites, for collision detection, and it inherits from a class character, which is which also has a bunch of functions which are just for the player to use. And the character class is just there for to incorporate polymorphism in an inheritance. So I'll just show you what I have done. So as you can see on the screen, there is a player which moves in accordance to the keys that are pressed. I'm moving it right now on the right side, then left, down, and up. So I have made functions to smooth its movement out and to move it to render sprites, and I have also decided some sprites for it, and I am rendering rectangles for sprites. That's how basically you do it. So on this part of the screen, this part of the screen, there is a rectangle rendered, and you can't probably see it because it's of color white. So yeah, when I move towards it, there happens collision, and it detects it, and it doesn't allow the player to move even though I'm pressing the key continuously. So I am halfway through my collision detection. I'm probably 60 to 70 or 80% of my collision detection, but it's not complete now, and hopefully before the next video collision detection will be complete and some of the map will have been rendered. So yeah, see you in the next week, guys. Khuda Hafiz.
The classes allotted to me are marked in orange here. So these classes were button, word, character, game menu screen, and the abstract class of screen through which every other screen class would inherit from. And I am the group leader, so I try to finish all my work as soon as possible so that I can work on compilation of the game, like integrating all the parts of the game together. So yeah, so to demonstrate what I have done this week, I'll show you first that so basically the buttons on the screen are being rendered correctly, and if you press them the sprites change. And like I haven't added any functionality to the buttons yet, since there is no other screen that I can transfer to right now. So it basically does not do anything, but if you click the quit button the game will quit. So you can see that the buttons can function correctly. Here's my button.cpp class having all the functions. Then I have my menu class, and basically the most important, the screen class, which is a base to all other screens. So we are done with this. So for the next week we are targeting to move ahead and like work on the map itself and create a basic map so that we can at least have one level of gameplay. Other than that, I would want to have more screens so that I can, me being the group leader, can compile the main menu screen to the gameplay screen so that we can have a functionality for the play button, and we can move from one screen to another. So yeah, that's our target for next week. Thank you.